The question on everybody's minds right now is what is going to happen to the spring real estate market with all of the news headlines that are coming out. Interest rates are going up, interest rates are going down, tariffs are taking place, tariffs are on hold. What is actually happening? What we're here to do today is we're going to break down the numbers in the April 2025 market update. Let's get to the data, interpret exactly what's going on here in our local real estate market. Can't wait to break it down for you. Let's get to it. Hey guys, I'm Andrew Lewis, broker and owner of Performance Real Estate, and it is my passion to keep you updated on exactly what's going on in our local real estate market so you and your family can make the right decision on whether it's time to make a move, time to stay put, refinance, pull money out, whatever that may be. I want to keep you guys updated on exactly what's going on and help interpret that data. So thanks for tuning in today. Let's get to those numbers. So first off, we always take a look at days on market. How long is it actually taking for a home to sell once it comes on market? That number is up in Murrieta, up to 41 average days on market, which is an increase from 39 days average the month before. Now, when it comes to Temecula, that number has stayed stagnant, which is spot on at 33 days average on market. So that means from the time that a home is listed for sale until it officially opens escrow with a buyer who gets it to completion, those numbers are 33 for Temecula and 41 for Murrieta. Next up, let's talk on percent of original list price. This one's super important because how much of that original list price are you actually getting when you list your home for sale? For the month of April, Murrieta's average is now at 97.7%, which is an actual dip just slightly from 97.8 the month prior, so a small dip in that. Temecula seems to be holding things pretty steady here, as you'll see with some other numbers, sitting at 98.2%, which is the same as the month prior. So when those homes are going on the market, on average, buyers are expecting to get about a 2% discount on anything they're putting an offer on. Now let's move on to talk about months supply. This is a number that helps us determine whether it's a buyer's market or a seller's market. Basically, with the amount of homes up for sale and the current buyer demand, how long would it take for us to run out of that actual supply? The Murrieta number is 3.2 months supply, which is actually a drop from 3.4, meaning more homes maybe came to the market, but actually most of them were picked up and even more were purchased by buyer demand already in the area. Now, Temecula, again, sticking with the same exact number as the month prior, right at 3 months supply. Now that indicates that we are still heavily into a seller's market, although it may not completely feel like it. When that number hits 6 months supply or more, that's when we know we've fully transitioned into a buyer's market. So those numbers staying steady for now and slightly dropping is a good sign, saying that there is still plenty of demand for homes listed for sale. Next up, we've got our closed sales. This gives us an idea of market activity. And those numbers are up across the board, meaning, again, that more sales activity is happening as we approach our spring market here. For Murrieta, that number is 132 closed sales last month. That is a significant jump from just 87 sales the month prior. Now for Temecula, that number also jumped 96 sales, which is a jump from 73 the month prior. So both cities seeing a significant jump in those closed transactions, meaning more buyers, more listings coming. You guys are seeing that, but we're also having more buyers come up and consume that inventory rather quickly. Now lastly, let's touch on those average price points, which have been headed up here pretty steadily over the years. The average price home in Murrieta right now is now at $727,000. That was actually a significant jump from the month prior from $704,000. So quite a jump on that side of things for Murrieta. The number in Temecula did dip just a bit, down to $880,000. That is a dip from $896, so good news. A little bit cheaper homes in Temecula. Now keep in mind that does not mean that prices are falling. It just means that with the amount of closed sales in the area, the average price point was that, which gives us a pretty close idea as far as where average price lays for that area. So an increase in Murrieta and a decrease in Temecula. Now let's break this all down. What does this mean practically for a buyer and a seller? If you're a buyer, it means that there are opportunities out there. There's increased inventory coming right now with spring market headed your way. Rates are fluctuating all over the place, so timing is critically important, and you want to work with a professional on that to make sure you're locking in at the proper time. But there's actually an opportunity to grab a discount on homes up for sale right now, and especially homes that are sitting a little bit longer due to some increase in inventory. So on average, about a 2% discount opportunity on homes up for sale. So it means a small window of opportunity before rates dip and buyers continue to come into the market, eating up all that inventory, a small window of opportunity for buyers right now. Now, if you're a seller, I will set that expectation for you of more homes are about to hit the market. We're coming into our spring and summer market, which is typically very busy here in the Valley. Now, that means that more homes are going to be up for sale. Buyers have more options. Now, do I think that that means your home will not sell quickly? Absolutely not. Homes that are priced well, marketed well, and in good condition will absolutely still fly off the shelf and won't fall into that 2% discount category. If all things line up for you, getting full price for your home, or at least market value for your home, will be easily attainable with the way that the market is right now. Our market is super sensitive to overpricing, so if you're going to list your home for sale and you want to reach for the stars as far as prices go, I can almost assure you showings will be non-existent. But if you price that home correctly and it's in good condition and it's available to show, it will still sell very quickly. That's it for our April 2025 market update. I really hope you enjoyed today's content. If you did, or if you have any specific questions about moving to the Temecula Valley or making a move here within the Valley, or maybe we didn't cover the city you live in, Menifee, Lake Elsinore, Wildomar, whatever that may be, and you'd like some specific numbers, go ahead and reach out to me. Feel free to give me a call, text, or an email, and I will get right back to you with updated information for the area that you are requesting. Again, I'm passionate about keeping you updated on what's going on in our local real estate market. I will give you the honest advice of whether now is the right time for you to buy or sell, but it completely depends on your specific scenario. So feel free to reach out and we'll get you those answers. Thanks for tuning in today. We'll see you next time.